Well, hello there. My name is Mayowa Adegoke. You can call me the Lady Mayowa, and of course, you are on my channel. I'm at Alkebulan at Expo 2020, and it's an exciting day because I'm going to be having a number of exciting Africans who live here in Dubai talk about all things love, dating, relationship, and everything in that mix. Of course, Valentine's Day is the day of love globally. So let's find out what the experience is and let's see if you can relate to that experience. Let's start that conversation. So now I'm joined by DJ Don't Touch My Hair, DJ Mneddy, and of course, founder of AnkaraPrintsDesigns, Alice Waweru.
Yes.
Did I pronounce it correctly?
You did.
Amazing. So of course, let's jump right into this conversation. So of course, we're talking about love, dating, relationship in Dubai. A lot of people travel here to propose, to give their loved ones a great time. Valentines is around, and I'm sure a lot of lovebirds are like, let's go to Dubai, the perfect backdrop for all things love, romance, flowers, all that stuff. But I'm like, how about the guys over here? What's it like for you guys?
They're asleep. I don't know what to tell you.
Mneddy, that's an attack on you.
He's just like, oh, this is how it's going. This is how it's going.
So tell me.
They are asleep. I feel like I personally have found love in Dubai, but it does not stay in Dubai. It comes to Dubai, buys a ticket to Dubai, and then has a return flight back home. So the love is fleeting, babes. I don't know what to tell you.
Is it that the love isn't I mean, they say love conquers all things, so
I don't know
why isn't the love conquering?
Something in the water. I don't know what's happening over here. I just feel like people who travel to Dubai are just here for a short amount of time. They're here to travel, they're here to see the sights, to say that I've been to Dubai. So it's a very limited time that they have to spend here. So they come here, they do their thing, and then they leave, And I don't know.
How about the guys who are here? Mneddy, how many years have you been here?
About 9 to 10 years.
10 years. That's enough years to, find a good lady, get married, have 5 kids. Where is that divide between the guys who just come and go and the guys who are here? Tumi.
Mneddy. Tell me about your people.
Mneddy, what's your story? Have you found love in Dubai?
I'll second what she said. I found love on and off. And I can't actually tell why. I can't actually find an explanation to why it doesn't hold, like what she said. It's not like back home where you find something, you find something, it holds. Here you just find something, show a beautiful story, then it's done.
Why? That's what I'm trying to understand.
Maybe it's because the different backgrounds of people. So when you find someone who you connect with in your own home country, it's easy to identify that, we come from the same background, we have the same type of beliefs, everything is kind of, mapped out for you. But here, because it's such a mixture of different cultures and different people who are in and out constantly, maybe people don't really find the same, the same type of person that they're looking for that you would easily find back home. Finding someone in your own country is technically easy, right? Finding someone who comes from a different upbringing than you, who has different values than you, and actually connecting with them and being able to formulate a relationship, I feel like that's the real challenge.
So is it that we need a mind shift, right? Is it a mind shift to say, I've met someone, but in my mind it's we're just here for now? Or could it be that on the onset, people aren't setting the standards? You know what? This is who I am. This is what I'm looking for. If that's what you're looking for, good to go. If not, I'm sorry. Alice, you have an interesting story about this great catch that didn't quite work out. And that's a different story entirely. Dude is what did he say? You tell me.
Towards character development. Well, I wouldn't say I've been lucky to find love, but I've been I've found entanglement.
Oh, wow.
I've been in situations where I mistook love for lust or love. Okay, basically, here in Dubai, people are with you because you have something to offer, in my experience. And once they get what they want from you, then poof, they go.
So let's go back to standards. Could it be that people need to set and say, you know what, I'm not out here for fleeting, so I'll give you my personal experience. Obviously, I'm married, but I was single once upon a time, and I was single for 8 years before I got married.
Oh.
Yes, because I was like, you know what, I'm not about to do this, find a guy, fall in love, it doesn't work out, and start over again.
I see that all the time. I'm like, not this
So
again.
I was like,
single.
if I don't see marriage in the picture,
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
Same.
So Mneddy, it seems as though the guys are the ones who are not committing. Tell me.
It's look like we guys are getting attacked, but also the ladies have their own
That's
share.
true.
Also,
We're
it's
crazy.
50-50.
So tell me from the guy camp, what are you guys saying?
From our side, we feel kind of like they're not having enough. I don't know how to put it, but it's like they have not having enough from our side. Like we kind of feel like, okay, whatever we're giving, is it enough? Like maybe they feel like, okay, we're giving less.
So the ladies think you're giving less?
Yes. Like kind of, on our side, we're trying our best. Okay, this is,
You
I'm
mean
trying to show you.
setting our expectations too high?
Kind of.
So, because I think Alice has something to tie in with that. Alice, you shared that story with me.
Yeah.
Tell me.
No, it's not about setting expectations too high. Like, I work. I've been single for the longest, meaning I've been able to take care of myself. And now I've grown and I think I'm ready to date.
Yeah.
And then when I find this character of a man, like Mneddy says, he thinks he has nothing to offer because men in Dubai think women here are all about the high life, being materialistic and everything. But what if it's not about the money?
Yeah.
But
What if
a
I
good
just-
percentage of what we find here, okay, let's just hit the road on this.
Then stop assuming.
Now, Mneddy's saying the guys think the girls are asking too much. Obviously, a lot of people come here for work, for career, trying to make it. Ladies, are you
Hallelujah.
trying to get your money up?
Yes.
And
For sure.
could it be that the guys just seeing something that's not there because they are trying to get their money up? They think that the girls are just, already looking for someone who's made. Is that it?
Mayowa, what I can say is it's a two-way thing. For the guy friends that I have, I think they're great guys because they are my friends, obviously. But what they tell me is whenever they try to meet a girl, the girl has different intentions. And that's maddening because they're good girls like us.
Amen.
And we need these men.
To step up.
Yeah, but because of our sisters for falsely representing us,
Yeah.
we get a bad
Reputation.
exactly. So even before we show what we have to offer, there's already a scarlet letter on our heads. So no man wants to take us seriously. And for us, because we're sick and tired of raising these men and making these men great and taking care
Only
of
for them to
them.
leave you in the
Oh
end.
my God.
Exactly.
Punches,
We also
punches.
don't want to deal with their.
What's it like dating as an African in this city? I mean, Africans everyone's different, but Africans are like extra different.
Yeah.
Right? The environment, the culture, where we come from, we're not as liberal sometimes,
Yeah.
right? So when you take that culture, that background, coming from from like Kenya or Oman or Tanzania or like Nigeria in my case, and you bring that here where it's a cosmopolitan city, over 200 nationalities, you've got to be like globally inclined in your mind. Do you have any conflict
big
culture
conflict.
versus city, global city. Any
lot.
conflicts?
Yeah.
Mneddy, tell me.
There is a lot actually of conflict. Considering where, like, you know, where you're coming from. There's a way or a style of how we used to date in back home. When you get here, like, it's very, very different. I don't know if I should use this example, but my first girlfriend when I go to Dubai was from Scotland, and you know, as African men, we have this bossy type of thing that we just want us to be, you know.
Well, African women don't like that, but go on.
And the lady used to be so demanding to the point I was like, nah, man, like I'm so over this. Like I can't just be, you know, like there every time, you know. Okay, where are you? I'm at this. No, I want you to be here right now. Come on, man. Like you can't control me. I'm an African man. I just feel like I'm supposed that type of thing. So yeah, that cultural difference also affects me.
Don't touch my hair. Tell me what it's like to be part Omani,
Sis, I
part
don't even know what I'm
Tanzania.
doing here right now. This is being filmed. My daddy gonna see this. We're gonna get in trouble. I just feel like as a Arab and an African, it's a whole different realm. Growing up and dating, like dating is not even something that you speak to your parents about. It's very taboo. This is taboo. So yeah, it takes a lot to kind of break out of what society has put on us in terms of being conservative, in terms of not showing people that you are social with men, or you know, there's just so much like taboo around.
So how do you get married
female and
if you
male
don't?
mixing.
How do you eventually get married?
I mean, thankfully, I come from a somewhat open-minded family, so we don't have such strict rules like that, which is why I was able to even break out of that and become more open and do the DJ thing and the photography and the modeling and all this stuff. Don't get me wrong, like a lot of people did look at me sideways. It's not something normal for an Armani girl to do. It's not necessarily praised, but you have to like just put your foot down and make moves for yourself. So I apply that same mentality to my love life. So I was brought up to think that you need to be with an Armani guy, Muslim guy, has the same like background, upbringing as you. And then I come here and I meet like all these different people, and I'm like, wow, like there's a whole world outside of what I was taught to only have. Like I was put in this box, and like you can only have this pick of people. And then I move outside and I see this whole world of different cultures.
A whole new
A
world.
dazzling place I never knew. Like it's crazy. So yeah, I just have to like constantly break out of that mentality that I don't need to be this to be who I am. I can do this and still be me. Like the person that you end up with does not equate to who you are.
So regardless of where we're from, what our culture says, what our religion says, could it be that the value is what will tie us all together at the end of the day? Like if you meet someone here who's trying to get their money up as well, who's trying to build a career, who's trying to move forward in life, could it be that values would just be what ties people together to say, you know what, I'm working, but I realize that love is also important, and I'm ready to find someone who thinks the same way. And when you find that person, you can just carry on together.
So sweet.
I feel like a therapist right now.
That sounded so sweet.
Alice, there's this story you still haven't shared that I want you to share about this perfect date night. Perfect scenery. Everything's just picture perfect, you know, Dubai style. And at the end of the day, dude says what?
I'm high maintenance.
High
Like,
maintenance.
You?
What do you mean you?
Me. Because I'm ready, you know?
Yeah.
I want to put myself out there. I go to Tinder.
Ooh.
Where else do you meet people? I have a job from 8 to 7. So I don't have time to...
Meet people.
I'm managing my own business, so it's like...
Yeah.
So Tinder was the only option at that time.
I was Tinder in Dubai.
Uh,
I haven't gotten there.
It sucks because I just logged out. I my account after that date.
Oh, really?
So we get to talking with this nice chocolate gentleman because I like my men.
Tell Dr. Handsome.
Exactly. So we agreed to go out. He doesn't tell me where he wants to take me, but since he looked fancy, I was like, I'm gonna package myself. I'm gonna represent Kenyan girls.
Go all out.
I'm gonna go all out. Shower, dress. I even shaved my legs.
Oh
today.
my God.
That's when you know, like,
The girl means business.
she put in work. Yeah.
I've been praying for this man, and I think he's the one, but
Day
he's
one.
a clown.
He's what?
So he showed up, he picked me up, got me flowers, amazing.
wow.
So I'm like, take.
Okay.
Nice dinner, candlelit, the music was low, so we could be able to,
Get in.
yeah. And then dinner is over, nice conversation, nice company. He takes me back home. But we don't stop there, so we go for a walk, to catch up. And then dropping me back home again. It's like I'm like, okay, I'm already naming our kids,
The wedding dress.
the wedding dress. I'm like,
Okay. So it's great.
so a few hours later, he texts me back and he's like, look, you are amazing, you're beautiful, you're intelligent. So I'm like, yes.
Just ask me out already.
Yes. When is the next date? And he's like, well, listen, I'm not in a space, where I could date a girl like you. So I'm like, what?
What?
I'm like, boo-boo.
Wait, so it's not like I'm not ready to date. It's just that I'm not ready to date you.
He's not in a space to date me. So I'm like, I thought we had an amazing time. You said I was amazing.
You said
I
I'm
think you were
intelligent.
amazing. Exactly. And he's like, you're high maintenance. And I'm like,
Wait, but what gave that away in his
I don't
eyes?
know.
Like,
You know
which
what?
part of the night? Was it
We
the shape
need
night?
food on the table now.
probably because
Let's have some food on the table because I feel like we need more energy to have this conversation. Mneddy, I'm going to come back to you to ask you what you think happened to that guy, right? You're a guy. Let's get into your mind. But first, woohoo!
What's
That looks good.
Ooh la la!
Everyone.
Hi, Chef.
So I guess you're starting with desserts first, right? Nothing wrong with that. So here we have our puff puff with Panja caramel and passion fruit caramel. And then we have our banana glacé tart with lemon gelée here. And this is our famous Congo bar with chocolate from Ghana and coconuts and coconut. So
amazing?
enjoy.
How is it going?
Lovely, guys.
It's going great. I really like the plantain.
Nice. I don't know if you know, all of the desserts also are gluten-free, low sugar, and vegan. So this is a guilt-free, like literally lunch.
Wow.
Guilt-free all the
Yes.
way.
Self guilt free.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
can stuff my face with guilt-free anything.
I'm
Oh my
super
God! So
happy.
Valentine's is going to be extra special
Yes.
with guilt-free sweetness.
Yes, exactly.
Same.
So Mneddy, what do you think happened to this guy?
Ruthless.
How do you explain that?
Wait,
Everyone's
I'm trying to put it in two perspectives, right?
Okay.
Maybe before there was something she had said, or maybe he was testing her to see what her reaction is gonna be.
If he said she's high maintenance.
Yeah, you know, like you're high maintenance. But why would do that?
So what
So
would he
I'll-
expect?
A reaction, maybe an answer or something, but she just brushed her off. She's like, okay, thank you.
If anything,
Okay.
that would have been the
That guy
perfect
needs therapy if that's what
reaction.
happened.
but Mneddy, you know me for quite some time.
Yeah.
We've hung out for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm high maintenance.
So just So
That's true because, you know, being an entrepreneur and a girl in Dubai and, you know, having enjoyed these the things life has to offer.
You want to keep at it.
You don't settle for
anything less than what you've provided for yourself.
Exactly.
But you see, this is what I'm saying now. You see what my point is? Okay, yes, you set the standard high, but what if real love is not up to your standard? Like, sort of, how can I explain this? Not trying to put it
Is this
in
a
the
money
fashion.
thing? Is this a money situation?
It's not a money thing because if
No.
it's a money thing,
Mandy, is this
Yeah.
a money situation?
So, okay, because what she's saying, being an entrepreneur, trying to, like, whatever she's built herself up to, like, you know, that boss lady type of thing. Maybe she'll want to meet someone who's maybe on that some type of level. Because let's assume you get someone who's really like genuinely in love with you, but maybe it's just a cleaner. I'm not trying to say a cleaner is a bad job, no, don't get me wrong, but let's say it's just someone who's on a low level, like cleaner or something. Would you
Who's on
still
the
want?
come up.
Yeah, and it's like the guy's genuinely in love. Would you still want to be with that guy?
Okay, cricket.
cut.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. No.
Cut.
Hell to the no.
Why?
I'm that person who always is like helping everyone, and especially when I'm in love, I don't care what you do. I don't care like how far you've come. If you need my help, if you need any assistance, if you want to build this life together, let's go. Like your dreams are my dreams. I did that so much that people were just like taking from me, and it got to the point where now I have to become this person of I refuse to be with anyone who doesn't have their life figured out, because if anyone's gonna figure out their life, it's gonna be me. Okay, you will be an addition to my life. We will grow together. But if anyone's following their dreams, honey, it's me.
In
So-
addition to
The
that,
guy is still following up with his dream. Maybe it's still starting, you know, like he just.
No,
let me
I-
just
Thing
say
with these
one
guys
thing.
is because when they're on that level, they'll use whoever's around them to get the power they need to have that self-confidence, and then once they get it, bye-bye. This is the problem with dating down.
So this way, so this is the problem you're saying it's problem with dating
No,
down.
yeah.
Once they come up, you said. they
Yes, because
eventually
once
leave.
they come up, there's no appreciation for everything that you put up with throughout that duration that they didn't know who they were like when they were trying to figure out who they are in this.
Okay,
this
so I was asking if money plays any role in all of this, like, because you know love needs money, right? Just
yeah,
as
you
everything.
can take love.
So is it that these people, maybe in the case of a guy who bailed, he felt like, you know what, I don't have enough money to
Continue
treat
doing
this
this.
girl
Yeah.
this way all the time. And for the ladies, is it, you know what, I'm hustling, I'm working hard, I don't have time for someone who's not able to treat me the way I want to be treated. Is that what's going on? To-
Kinda, yeah. Let's
It's
just
a
agree with yes.
gray area.
Okay, how do we ungray
Let
the
me
area?
speak like learned first.
I feel like maybe it's just a lot of assumptions, and there's no room for anyone to prove anything before people have already made those assumptions. So you could be with someone who, like a guy who thinks, oh damn, how am I gonna keep up with her? She wants dinners every week, and she wants to go brunches here, she wants to travel. But have you even had the conversation with that girl and told her that this is where you're going in life? Like, everything really stems from just clear communication.
Maybe I went to your Instagram stories and I saw that hype and I was like, okay, should I even ask? Like, I already have the answer over there. Like,
Again, back to, so you were talking about checking the girl's Instagram
Yeah.
and seeing the kind of lifestyle that she already lives, and you're thinking to yourself, you know what? But don't you agree that maybe conversations will help?
I
Alice?
think conversation is important. You have to tell me what you have to offer based on what you've seen
Yeah.
in my life, and I have to tell you what I have to offer. So it's upon us to either meet at the middle
Yeah.
or go our separate ways. But you can't just tell me, you invited me out for a
Exactly.
date. You took the initiative of taking me where you wanted to take me. So you can tell me I'm high
Man, he could have
maintenance.
taken you a McDonald's drive-through.
Exactly.
Where was that energy when you took me out on a
Okay,
date?
That's the impression.
What are your plans for Valentine's?
Girl, probably throw a party that's anti-Valentine's Day.
I'm attending that party.
Please do.
I'm
Please do. And
already
if you're not
sleepy.
DJing, then you gotta come too.
Definitely.
He's DJing at the party.
You gotta see
He has
the
a
bag.
white
It's so
yacht
good.
party. All
Yeah,
white.
What, you
every
have a yacht
Valentine.
party?
Is it like a love or anti-love?
A mix?
Yeah,
middle?
For or against, so everyone gets a tag.
Yeah.
I'm for love, not for love. So you're not for love? I'm not for love too.
And then you find love at a not for love party. Boom.
Cheers to finding or not finding love on
Yay.
Valentine's Day. And it's a wrap from here. Thank you so much for watching. We hope that you have enjoyed the conversation as much as we have had having it. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Thank you so much to all our partners and supporters. We love you. Well, I love you. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video.